Hello everyone, welcome back to Kuroi Neko, and today we want to talk about what will happen to One Piece after chapter 1051. Chapter 1051 reveals a shocking news, that is, Yamato will finally join the Straw Hat, making her the 11th member of the crew. However, many fans doesn't like it at all for some reason like this. She is just a copy of Oden, or the Master Child will get changed. But fortunately, majority of us, including Oda, like her. Since she is the silent hero of the entire Wano Arc. If you pay attention, you'll see that a true big event in Onigasima that she herself saved everyone by her own. The first thing we need to talk about is when she held back Kaido in Scrotum after Luffy is defeated for the second time. After Kaido beat Luffy to unconscious, he said, "After all, you're not Joy Boy either." But right after that, we can see that Yamato jumped to the dome and challenging her father. As we all know, and Yamato also knows this, is that Kaido is the strongest creature in the world, so beating him in a fight is a no-no. So she only said that, "I will hold you back until he," referring to Luffy, come back. If Yamato wasn't there to hold Kaido back, Kaido will come and kill every single one in the alliance easily. Well, we all see how he defeated Kinemon easily with one slap. This proves that her presence back there is very important for the alliance. The second thing we need to talk about is when she stopped Kazembo detonating that bomb under Onigasima. If she is slow by 1 or 2 seconds, the entire Onigasima will go BAM! Her Devil Fruit power is quick enough to freeze up all the bomb, give Kid and Law enough time to defeat Big Mom, third killing Kazembo and saving the entire Onigasima. However, this great achievement is not known by many people. That's why I said that she is the silent hero of the Wano Arc. But then, how will Straw Hat react to Yamato's words? Who will Yamato fight if the Straw Hat fighting Big Deal? And moreover, how will this change the Master Child? And before we start the video, please remember to like and subscribe to Kuroi Neko for your latest One Piece news. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, first of all, we need to talk about how Luffy, the captain, would react to this. Luffy has known her since when the mask is still on. Through the use of Haki, he knows that she doesn't have any bad intention, so he doesn't raise his guard on. After this, seeing Luffy is so similar to Ace, she continued to talk about when she and Ace know each other. Even when Ace talked about letting her join his crew and setting her free, she also talked about her past and her exploding handcuff. At first, Luffy is very cautious about this, since after all, Yamato is daughter Kaido, the enemy, but thanks to sharing a same goal by kicking Kaido's ass, they come together once again. He set her free by breaking her handcuff using Haki, a thing that very little people can do in Wano. After this, Yamato is even more enraged about her father and even more determined to kicking his ass. Finally acknowledge how evil Kaido is, Luffy decides letting Yamato protect Momonosuke while he himself will come to the roof and fighting both Yonko, Kaido and Big Mom. When he came back for a second time, he can see that Yamato is fighting Kaido, holding him back and buying more time for the alliance. After this point, he's completely trusts Yamato. And with this, Luffy tells Yamato and Momonosuke to create fire cloud, holding Onigasima in the sky so that no one else gets hurt after the fight. Yamato completely trusts in Luffy, proving that their bond is getting stronger and stronger. In the last chapter, when Luffy falls from sky after defeating Kaido, Yamato is the one who comes and saves him. After all this and the promise of Ace with Yamato, a jest from Luffy is not far from reality, letting Yamato once again has her own freedom back while trying to fight the freedom for the world. But the vice captain, Zoro, as I said in the previous video, despite the fact that Zoro haven't seen her for once, in fact even right now, he's still unconscious and have no idea what is happening to the world. But with his shirt to his captain, a jest from him is definitely. And actually, in fact, I think Zoro might enjoy it, since he will have another drunken buddy with him. Since we all know that she had been drinking for an entire night with Ace. And even more, with her knowledge about the samurai, she might be the one who revealed Zoro's origin. And the rest of the crew, I think they are probably neutral, just like how I explained in the previous video. After all, she is the one who brings Luffy to Chopper, and in the later part, I think she will be the one who helped Robin fighting the Poneglyph, since she is the one who lived here for so long. So a squirrel truth is something she might know, a very reasonable part after the fight in Wano. And do we really need to talk about Brook and Sanji? We all know what Brook will do with her panty and what Sanji will do with her watermelon. Look, the pervert thought is always there in their brain. Sorry, Brook, you don't have a brain, you only have a skull. The rest will probably agree since Luffy has said yes. Another question that you might ask is that why the Straw Hat need 11 members? You probably remember Vivi, another member of Straw Hat. She cannot travel with the crew since her duty is her country, and after all, her role is not fighting, but is something else in Brasta. I believe that one day in the future we will return that, sooner or later. And without Vivi in a fighting role, we have exactly 10 official members in Straw Hat. Just enough to fight 10 commanders of Blackbeard crew. Up until now, the Blackbeard crew has revealed 9 out of 10 commanders. And this will bring us to the next question. Who will she face if the Straw Hat fighting the Blackbeard? The number one candidate for this is Catherine Devon, because of how different and similar they are. Both of them are the owner of mythical John Devil Fruit. However, one is very straightforward and the other is very shifty. If you rank Nami to fight this monster, it's not very balanced for her to fight. But with Yamato's strength, I believe this will be a more even battle between the two. And the last thing we need to talk about in this video is that who will be the new Monsters Trio. Before, in the Straw Hat, we all know about the Witch Trio, Chopper, Usopp, and Nami, and the Monsters Trio, Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. But now, after Wano, we have 2 more very powerful members, Jinbei and Yamato. Luffy with his new awakened power is definitely number 1 in this list. Jinbei, while fighting one of the strongest commander of Kaido, seems completely fine and have a lot of strength to square. His haki is also very powerful and have a lot of power to neglect Devil Fruit power user. Yamato is somewhat like Luffy fighting with brute strength. Remember that she held back Kaido, the strongest creature in the world, until Luffy came back. Her haki and her swordmanship is no doubt godlike. Zoro, after gaining Conqueror haki and acquired Enmu, is also a formidable force. Sanji also awakened his power, giving him incredible speed, probably fastest among the Straw Hat. Not to mention his blue flame is also very powerful too. It's very hard to decide who will be the next Monsters Trio, but in my opinion, Conqueror haki is the decisive element. All the characters can use Conqueror haki that we know. Sooner or later will overcome everything and become a conqueror of their own. So the new Monsters Trio, in my opinion, will be Luffy, Zoro, and Yamato. Of course, this is only the raw strength, not put into any specific situation. Just take a look at Sanji. His speed is unbeatable up until now by any member of Straw Hat, all thanks to the power of science. It is said that his power will continue to increase if he continues to practice. But what do you think? Do you like Yamato joining Straw Hat? Or the fact that I put Yamato in the Monsters Trio in Straw Hat? Let me know in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye!